Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of the Kool Kids Klan Revolt. We're coming at you live here tonight from one of the worst places to ever step foot on this planet, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It is a disaster that Sami Zayn lost in this very same building. I believe it was around like last week or so, but tonight we are only 2 weeks short away from WrestleMania, which is going to be a hell of a show. But tonight we've got a stacked card for you in Canada, and tonight we're going to kick things off with Canada's own Mobzilla, as he will be making his Battle of the White Guys, as Mobzilla competes in front of his hometown country as he's set to go one-on-one with It's Not Connor. Who's gonna win this matchup? Let's find out.
You can boil their chicken first.
Well, here we go. Let's get this show underway. We actually updated the Tron. Wow, it's crazy. It's been saying Revolt 100 for like the past 2 weeks. But either way, though, here comes the world champion, the man who will be competing at WrestleMania to defend the title against the Apple.
Making his way to the ring from Revolt, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 130 pounds, the world champion, Rob.
And Mobzilla, you hear the admiration of the crowd here tonight. This is the only time they will ever cheer for Mobzilla is only because he's Canadian. But he's got a lot on his mind, though. He's focused on not only trying to gain some momentum in this match, but also has got to worry about his opponent being the Apple in just 2 short weeks at Mania. But here comes the rapscallion, the Mr. Troller himself. It's Not Connor.
Weighing in at 135 pounds, Connor.
And it's funny because Connor has Joe announced that he's from Canada, but in actuality, this guy is not from Canada. So if anything, everyone's booing him here tonight simply because he is labeling himself as Canadian when he's actually just a white guy that only understands English. But Connor, can you imagine though what a huge upset, so to speak, it would be if he defeated Mobzilla tonight, considering that's the same man that's going to be main eventing Mania. As we are set to go here, 1-on-1. Here we go. The bell rings, the match is underway, and immediately Mobzilla is trying to go after Connor, but it seems like he's already failed in the beginning of this thing. And immediately you see, though, of course, Lasagna Cat not being able to appear here tonight. He is in a no-fly list. He is not allowed to be here in Canada for wacky reasons that we will not get into. But it seems like on this end, Connor is able to hold down the fort for the team, though, as he just plants Mobzilla's neck onto that mat. And then, of course, still to come later tonight, we've got 2 of those quarterfinal matchups of the World Tag League, one of them being Hook and Danhausen teaming up against Mago Libres, El Mago, and Hector Flores. And then, of course, the other quarterfinal matchup, which is Cars 3, CEO, and Kuhn taking on itsspewt and Allen. And, of course, we have the Battle of the Animals, the former team of Cat Dog, as Leo and Nibacat compete against each other for the first time. And then, of course, we have that huge main event to see who heads to WrestleMania between Canada's own John Economy against the internet troll himself, Cole Quinn. And right now, though, Mobzilla seems to be grounding It's Not Connor as best as possible here as he goes after the arm, though. Going for the cover, though, is this set. Mobzilla, can he pick up a win here? And a kick out, though, by Connor. Doesn't seem like he's going to go down that easily. And you think the Apple is watching from backstage, though, as kind of just scouting his opponent here in Mobzilla, knowing that that is the man that he is going to be challenging for the world title. As you have Connor and Mobzilla just fighting on the outside here, just going to slug it out, back elbow there by the champ. And an interesting statistic, though, is that the day that Mobzilla competes for defends the world title, he's going to have the record for longest reigning world champion in history. So he's going to break Roy's record, but only by like a day. Of course, we got to give him his congratulations beforehand. But meanwhile, though, Mobzilla, if he ever sustained an injury or something this early into a matchup, he would potentially, vacate the title. But Let's hope that doesn't happen for him. And a kick out though by Connor. Tries to go for the kick there, but instead Mobzilla Irish whips him into the corner though, and now Connor instead manages to reverse and plants him down on the mat. Here we go, getting Mob up to his feet again. Irish whips him in the corner here as the champion is stunned in the red corner, and instead it seems like Mobzilla oh, never mind, it seems like Connor is the one that had the upper hand on that one. Did a little trolling there and juked out Mobzilla, and now you see him going for some kind of gut wrench, it seems, onto Mob though as he plants him though. Cover, is this it? Is he about to beat the world champion here in this night? And it's a kick out though by Mob. The power of the Canadians are compelling Mobzilla right now. Oh, we try to go for a punch there, but Connor is very slick, very in-ring aware of his surroundings. You hear the crowd booing Connor though. Everyone does not want this guy to win. They were telling him to go back to swimming classes because that's the only thing this bro does. Here we go, Mobzilla up to his feet again though, into a strong uppercut though to his opponent, but instead Connor kicks him in the gut. Tries to go for another attack. And now Connor seems like he's dragging him in the ropes here. He sees this not as a chance for Mobzilla to gain momentum, but Connor sees this as an opportunity to really make people talk about him. This is the same guy that ended up making it to the finals of that breakout tournament until he eventually ended up losing to CJ Mack. So Connor is a competitor that you do not want to underestimate. And Mobzilla cranking the leg though of Connor. And now once again, Mobzilla this time around, he's getting some offense and punches him in the face. And now Mobzilla looking to set an example to Connor of what he's going to do to the Apple in 2 weeks' time. Mobzilla setting up for something here. What could he be thinking about? As he runs right at him and plants him there onto the mat. Good night. I do not think that Connor is going to be escaping this one though. Cover. Is this it? The world champion. Oh my god, though, and a kick out by Connor. Mobzilla is just completely in shock. He thought that would have been it though. I honestly thought that would have been it. But Connor apparently still standing, refusing to quit, understands the type of situation that he's in, and he's going to take advantage of it. Going toe-to-toe, one-on-one with the world champ. Not many people get that opportunity. And if he manages to beat Mobzilla here tonight, who knows? Maybe Connor could potentially rise up the ranks to challenge for the world title. It would be a scary idea, but it's definitely not impossible. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Connor removing the turnbuckle right now. Of course, he's got to go to those depths. And instead, it seems like he's not going to use the turnbuckle, but instead he's going to try to plant his finisher onto Connor. But Mobzilla countered, grabbed the leg, and now picks him up and slams him down on the mat. Almost kind of whiplashed him there, almost broke his neck. And Mobzilla, what the fuck is Mob thinking about here? He's trying to just deadlift Connor into a German suplex, though. Very impressive on that one. Managed to get Connor's dead weight off of that mat. And Mobzilla's tired of playing games as he gets another ripcord onto Connor. Getting him back up, which means that he's not done with him just yet. Irish whips him once again into the corner. Maybe if he throws him into that other side. Oh, but instead Connor with the back elbow. You see now the referee trying to maybe fix the turnbuckle, but Mobzilla's countering to a reverse DDT, I guess it seems. Jamal, our referee, just watches along, and Mobzilla heading up to the top rope. This can only mean one thing, as he is going to fly here with a moonsault as he lands it there onto Connor. Cover. Is this it? The world champion will win here tonight in front of the people of Canada and Montreal, and he gets the win. Honestly, who would have ever expected a different outcome? I mean, Connor winning this thing would have been huge, though. But of course, Mobzilla knew that if he would have lost this matchup, it would have been detrimental for his momentum and his confidence heading into WrestleMania in 2 weeks. But Connor gave it everything he had. He tried to humiliate Mob in front of the people of Montreal, but that ended up not happening, and instead Mob hit several ripcords onto his opponent, and Connor using every trick in the book that he could think of at that moment. But it was this ripcord, though, that was all that she wrote at the end of the day, as Mobzilla wins tonight, has some confidence heading in 2 weeks for WrestleMania. Admiration from the crowd here tonight. Hyped up. I'm just very excited about this. Letting the Apple know that you better be watching, because this is exactly what I'm going to do to you at Mania in 2 weeks. Big win for Mob. Oh, but it seems like Chad is something to say, though. Of course, he was not originally scheduled to be here tonight, but it seems like maybe he's going to speak his mind on the events that happened last week when he lost the hardcore title to Paragon J. Pierce. But let's see what Chad's got to say to him. And for some reason, he's out here without a shirt. Okay, I guess he's just feeling the breeze tonight. I don't blame him, though. It's
pretty cold in Montreal.
That's why he's embracing it, though. There are a million things running through my mind right now, and they all have to do with what happened last week in that match. I thought it would be best to come out here because my opponent needs to hear what I'm about to say before it's too late. Then again, this building has what is it called when they're able to like control the temperature?
A thermostat.
No, like I guess like climate control or whatever. Like if it's like really cold outside, they can change the temperature of the building. Last week was just your night, I guess, plain and simple. You were the better man. I have no problem saying that because it's true. Lying about it or denying it would just make you look even more triumphant, and inflating your ego is not something you deserve. You were just complaining. I'm not out here to make excuses. I'm here because I'm a gluten for punishment. I want you to get inside the ring with you again, and I will tear the whole damn building down, and that's what it takes to defeat you. Let's go to war one more time, and all you have to do is come out here and accept my challenge.
3-time hardcore champ.
And that is exactly what the champ is gonna do here. Paragon J. Pierce made, I guess, his return to Revolt. You know, I mean, he showed up at the Rumble, but we have not seen him in Revolt for some time. He showed up, he made a statement, and he defeated Chad to become the new hardcore champion. And there's a lot that's on Chad's mind tonight. Paragon, on the other hand, does not care at all about Chad's feelings. He does not have any sympathy for him whatsoever, literally letting him know, my brother in Christ, you lost the match fair and square. It seems like he's gonna have some words to say, and CEO has not shown up to a Revolt show in months. He's gonna cut his pay. You need to shut your mouth this very instant, because the lies you're spewing are what the fuck does that say? Unconspicable. What went down during our title match was a complete travesty of justice. We're gonna settle things right here tonight. You literally won the match. I don't know why you're complaining.
Why does Chad
I don't know why you're out. He's just feeling the breeze in Canada. I don't know why you're out here right now unless you want to offer your congratulations, because this shiny title that you're holding did come at the expense after all. There's nothing I appreciate more than good sportsmanship. Me and CEO and I, when we have our actual first match together in like forever, it's clear to me that you cheated. You may not want to admit that, and I know it's true. You see, I don't lose to second-rate superstars like you, especially when there's a title on the line.
He went to Japan.
Yeah, he went to Japan, guys. That's his whole personality, and it's only a matter of time. I will eliminate Cars 3 from the tournament, though. Sorry, not sorry. If you think you have a right to complain about losing that much, then you're much dumber than I thought. This is Revolt. There's no room here for whiners and complainers. So wipe those tears and get to the back before the former champ, I guess, gives you another spanking in front of the whole world, or he sends his ass back to Japan. Nobody in Revolt thinks you deserve to be champion, especially me. I don't care if you beat me. It doesn't matter. I'm still better than your uncoordinated, untalented ass any day of the week. You owe me a rematch, and if you won't give it to me, I'm sure management will. I'm pretty sure this game just confuses like the dialogue.
Yeah.
Because it's always supposed to be the other person saying it. As much as I think you don't deserve to be champ, I guess, that doesn't mean I won't grant you one. The only way to be a champion in Revolt is to take on all corners, even someone like you who've already defeated. No, you have not. That is like the first time y'all fought, which was last week. I'll be glad to take you down, because then you'll have no choice to accept me as the rightful hardcore champion. Oh my god. Yeah. See, if this was Tokyo Dome, it would have been like Dave Meltzer 5 stars. I know management's listening in the back, so if you don't get another match, I'm gonna go right in their offices and campaign for one. Wah. judging by how much they like me and hate you, I can guarantee I'll see you in this ring with my title on the line. Oh my God. I'm happy to go on record saying that I'm going to defend this title against anyone, anywhere. I may have just defeated you, but if you want to step up to the plate again, so be it. I have no problem proving I'm the better wrestler and the rightful champion. Didn't he like hold the title for like a week?
Yeah.
Just like even X-Flow. But then again, that's like the whole gist of the hardcore title. You never are truly prepared. You put your foot in your mouth for the last time, because our match won't just be a wrestling match. It's going to be a knockdown, brutal brawl that's going to leave somebody scarred for life. I almost feel badly for you because you're never going to know what hit you until it's too late. So it's basically a hardcore match. That's literally the whole premises of the title. True. And Chad out here just letting Paragon J. Pierce know that I could kick your ass when I'm prepared and ready for it. And I mean, I guess that's fair because Chad headed into that match thinking he was going to face Adam Needs a Username. And at the end of the day, it was Jay Pierce that answered it, the call. But I guess this time around, he wants to be prepared. Oh, well, it seems like we're not going to wait very much longer. We're going to get Chad going up one-on-one against the new hardcore champion, Mr. Paragon J. Pierce. Let's see who's going to win this, bro. Honestly, though, I don't know why he's not putting his title on the line. Bro's a coward. But either way, though, let's see how this one's going to turn out.
Show up.
Here we go. Let's get this first... I was going to say this first matchup underway, but I forgot Mob and Connor competed like 10 minutes ago. But Chad is ready to take out his anger onto the new hardcore champ.
From Charleston, South Carolina, weighing in at
Yeah, we should have shown up on the ATV again. I remember that.
Sure.
That was awesome. That was still good of me.
And honestly, everyone right now, they're trying to carve their own path to WrestleMania in just about like 2 short weeks. So, you know, honestly, Chad would love nothing more than to head into that night as potentially the hardcore champion. Of course, we only really know about, I guess, is it only been like 2 matches announced so far for Mania? Because I know it's like Mob and,
Yeah, 2.
Mobzilla, the Apple, and then you got Rain versus Undyne for the Women's World title. So it's like 2 main events already for the separate nights. But on the other hand, though, Chad would love to go back to WrestleMania with the ATV again like last year. But of course, we await the man that won the hardcore title from Chad last week on Revolt in that open challenge.
God, this theme is awesome.
He went to Japan, guys.
weighing in at 200.
I wonder if Red won.
He's a guy from Virginia that went to Japan.
Oh.
He's basically classified himself as a weeb without saying it. But of course, Jay Pierce, I mean, originally it was supposed to be, like I mentioned, it was supposed to be Adam Needs a Username that was gonna go up against Chad for the hardcore title, but he got attacked. I believe he had a quote-unquote last-minute injury. And honestly, I believe Jay Pierce had something to do with it because nobody else really stepped up to that challenge immediately other than this guy. Shows up, takes the title from Chad, and now is just claiming that he's the best champion ever.
Why does JP, this guy, remind me of someone who would be like, oh my god, Japan is so amazing. Their sauce package.
Here we go. Bell Rings match is underway, though. And of course, this is obviously not for the hardcore championship. Of course, this is not for the hardcore title, so it will be contested under regular, normal match rules. So there is disqualifications and countouts. Right now, though, it seems like Chad is just beating the crap out of Mr. Paragon J. Pierce, but instead he gets a back elbow. Gotta go for a kick to the gut here, and a big boot, and instead he countered. Gotta go for an attack here. Instead trips him on the mat. Right now, though, not doing very well for himself so far. As Chad, though, can you imagine if he defeats Jay Pierce here tonight? And honestly, Jay Pierce is just so scared to defend his title. Like, my brother in Christ, you have a title where everyone can literally jump you for it. Here you go, runs into the corner, and instead Jay Pierce plants him onto the mat. I go for a kick. Instead, Chad, oh my goodness, just deadlifting him off the mat. Oh my god, though, in the knee to the ribs there. It looked nasty. Right now, Chad getting him up to his feet. Once again, letting him know, yo ass is not even Your ass is not even a real wrestler. Your whole entire personality is that you just go to Japan. And Jay Pierce is going to take that to offense. Oh, wait a second. He's going up the top rope, and instead it was a huge mistake on part of Jay Pierce. As Chad just thinking about, I guess, like, deadlifting him off onto the mat here. Oh, my goodness. Just manages to just put him down from like 7 feet in the air or so. Cover now. Is this it? Chad to defeat him in a kick out, though.
Chad would be like the best wrestler. He does 3 things in his life. He goes to school, he works out, and then he parties. That's it.
Eat, sleep,
That's the
party.
only thing that man ever does.
Damn. And right now, though, Jay Pierce trying to escape his headlock here by Chad, on the other hand. Chad's demeanor's completely changed ever since he really just took off the shirt. When he defeated Even Expo that first time. Wait a second. Oh, my God.
What is that?
Wait a sec. Adam needs a username is back, though. But it looks like
Oh,
he wants to be up and close and personal for this one. The referee's trying to tell him to leave. But it doesn't seem like... Okay, I guess he's just going to stare at him. Oh, wait a second. Oh, he's going after Jay Pierce.
Wow.
Letting him know that it should have been my opportunity at the title. And just immediately clocked him, though. Damn, there is some drama taking place. Of course, he did not win. This is under no contest in this case. Well, oh, my goodness.
he won. That's what
Oh, my God. Chad and Paragon Jay Pierce laid out on the mat. And Adam needs a username letting them know that I also won a shot at the hardcore title, an opportunity that I didn't even get last week. Oh my God. Here we go. Coming up next, it is a match that I thought we'd never see in this lifetime, but it's actually taking place. Nibacat and Leo the Dog, of course, no longer a tag team. This all occurred when these two just ended up taking L after L as a team. Leo got frustrated, did a shocking betrayal, and attacked Nibacat. And now these two, I guess you could say they're sworn enemies. But tonight, let's see who is really the best member of Cat Dog. We need to go back to the days when Roy was the world champion.
exactly.
And of course, speaking of Roy, like I mentioned, his longest reigning world title run is literally going to be broken when Mob competes at Mania. Wait a second. Oh my God. Fana the Cat. We have not seen him since fucking Royal Rumble. Oh my God. Oh, I believe Leo might have been up to this, though. I would not be surprised if it's the case. Nibacat came into this thing expecting to take on their former Cat Dog partner, Leo, but instead it seems like Leo might have a new allegiance here with Pana the Cat. And now it's just both of these pussies fighting it out right now. Nibacat just literally just so frustrated, but instead Pana with that clothesline, though. Pana making their first Revolt appearance, and now these two are just chasing after each other. Yeah, this is what the people of Canada deserve right now. A match where it's just two felines going after one another.
Ew!
And you see him, though, just hitting the neck breaker onto Nibacat. If there's anything that we know about Bana is that they are aggressive and they do not care about Nibacat right now. It's just doing the dirty work for Leo in this instance.
Damn. How pathetic. Imagine being your pick as a wrestler. You just so
True.
much
True. Oh my God, though. Nibacat is just starting to realize it, though. Nibacat is not going to take this ass whooping very lightly. Oh, wait a second. Bana the Cat has got Nibacat up onto their shoulder. Oh my Jesus Christ.
Ouch. That hurt.
We have like 3 cats in this roster now. We have Nibacat, Bana Cat, and then like Lasagna Cat.
I know it.
Here we go, though. Coming up next, we're going to find out who faces Golden Mosin and Arizona in the semifinals next week. It is El Mago and Hector Flores going up against Hook and Danhausen. Quarterfinal matchup up next. And the music's still playing. I don't know why. Here we go. Let's see.
Back while we're the worst part of Canada, too.
Of course. Yeah, exactly. Montreal. I hate Montreal. The only good thing to come from Montreal is Sami Zayn.
Not only are they, not only are they Canadian, but they're French too. Now, it's the...
And of course, El Mago and Hector Flores, they did not really expect to make it this far into the tournament in the quarterfinals, but they take on a winner out of these two teams set to take, if anything, if there's a team that I did not expect to be in the semis, it's Mosin in Arizona, but then again, they are former tag team champions.
I got an amazing idea. You know how you're gonna get Revolt to grow? You gotta start posting Revolt with like fucking Subway Surfers or some.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh,
Upload an episode of Revolt, but with just Subway Surfers gameplay in the background.
Well, yeah, that's what the stream's gonna be now.
And of
It's gonna be
course,
like,
here comes Hook and Danhausen. They are very nice. They are very evil, and they are looking to head to the semifinals.
Look at him dancing.
Hey, it's Hammerhead.
No, CEO's Tron should just be Subway Surfers gameplay.
Yeah.
That'll make people focus on him.
No, it's gotta be that shitty sword game with like the cutting.
Yeah, that one, like the TikTok clips. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just a whole South Park
I love
episode or a whole
South Park.
Family Guy episode in the back.
Guys, I got the maturing is going from Family Guy clips to South Park clips. You cannot. I guess
And of course, Hook and Danhausen, they have been a cohesive unit for quite a couple of months now. And if anything, this matchup is really going to test their loyalty as a team. But instead, El Mago and Hector Flores, on the other hand, they are a team who, of course, father-son duo. And tonight, obviously they've gotten past that rivalry that they've had with Gucci and Wallet, and now they can focus on the bigger picture, and that is winning this tournament is the most important thing for them right now. They do not care about arguing with the black man that plays water polo and a schizophrenic whose entire personality is American football. We're not going for the arm, though, as Danhausen already in trouble in the beginning of this thing. Just like I mentioned.
After Better Call Saul ended, Gucci's entire personality was just football.
Yeah, pretty much. After the DFL ended, bro's not been able to know what to do with himself.
Wait, the DFL ended? It's over?
Yeah, stupid mobs team won.
Oh.
Just like the stupid tax cup.
I wonder how.
I hope nothing wacky happens to the tax cup. Meanwhile, though, El Mago, Hurricanrana off to the top, though, and a nice teamwork there by Hector Flores, on the other hand.
Speaking of the tax cup, I wonder how Shane's racing is going. I
got banned for that.
Let's be honest, though, KKR died when the whole HP Lovecraft Cord server happened.
That's true.
He makes the tag to Hook, and now he is the legal man in this matchup. Of course, we started with about 16 tag teams in the beginning of the tournament. We're really just down to a couple more. We know Mosin and Arizona, they're already set for the semifinals, and we know that Roy and Even X-Flow from Evil Gang are in the semis as well. And we know that the winners out of the team of Cars 3 and then Spewt and Allen are going to set to take on Evil Gang in the semis next week.
Okay.
And now you see Hook just trying to go kick, I guess, Hector Flores. It doesn't seem like it's working out too well for him. Instead, he's kind of just, I guess, doesn't really want to do too much damage in the beginning of this thing, as they had a hell of a matchup last week. I believe it was last week, or maybe like 2 weeks ago, or somewhere around there, against Gucci and Wallet. As El Mago back in this matchup. As Hook and Danhausen, they feel like they don't really have any distractions. They really only focus on this thing to win. That's their entire motto. That is the main reason why they are able to get some more offense into this thing. They have been more aligned as a team, on the other hand, compared to El Mago and Hector Flores, even though they are a father and son duo. Let's not forget about the family dissension that they had several years ago. But that is a whole other story for another day. But at least we know now that they're at least trying to get along here. They know that they can have pretty great chemistry as a team. At the expense of Nacho not being there. But of course, El Mago counters. And they're going for a move here onto Danhausen. Lifts him up onto his shoulders, though, and plants him on the mat. And now El Mago looking to capitalize with the victory here. The former World Tag Team Champion dragging Danhausen in the corner, and instead he's going to let his son get some admiration and get some spotlight in this matchup. As he gets Danhausen back up to his feet. Irish whips him in the ropes. And try to go for a Hurricanrana there, but Danhausen was just too, I guess he was too smart in this case, and he plants Hector Flores onto the mat though and face first. Right now just multiple kicks though, as Danhausen's got him stunned in the corner. El Mago could easily just tag himself in, but I guess he's choosing not to. Hook and Danhausen managing to get some advantage here. Not Irish whip, but instead counters. Back elbow there by Danhausen. It's a headlock into Hector Flores, and now just kind of thinking about where he's gonna put his corpse, put his body somewhere around here. Instead, he's gonna Irish whip him here, and instead use it for leverage. Thinks that he can give him some momentum to at least counter, but he's keeping that wrist control on him. He's making sure that he doesn't go anywhere, but to inflict as much damage as he can in this matchup. And if you are Mosin in Arizona right now, you are watching this matchup very quickly, as we know that the finals of the World Tag League will take place on the first night of WrestleMania, and then the second night they go on to challenge the World Tag Team Champions in CJ Mack and Mr. Bootius Maximus, though. Back elbow there by Hook. What gets him up to his feet. Instead, I guess he got up on his own. And Hook, though, it seems like Hook and Danhausen, they've been doing pretty well in this thing. You got Mago Libre, who are kind of just like doing the acrobatics in this thing, but it's Hook that has been wearing down his opposition limb by limb. Going after those legs. True. Because as soon as Hook lands that redrum, it's all over. He's going to make his opponents tap out, though. Mosin in Arizona, like I mentioned, watching this matchup very closely, is the winner out of these two teams. We're set to take them on in the semifinals. And Hook is just going to take this opportunity to just catch a breather. Who I guess just catches breath. He realizes that there's not really much to do in this instance if he just like kind of watches along. I think he's just dead at this point. I don't think he wants to help him get out. Okay, never mind. He realized, I guess. True. I guess it's a 2-on-1 now. Here we go. Hook's got Hector Flores up on his shoulders, though, as he once again uses that kick onto him. Perfect opportunity to capitalize, and you see El Mago desperate for the tag, but it seems like his son doesn't want to get in there, or doesn't want to tag him in just yet. And that because of that, it's coming at the expense of their team potentially losing here tonight, though, in a kick out by Flores. Danhausen realizes that he can just go after El Mago if he really doesn't want him to interfere here. But it doesn't seem like he's trying to do that. Danhausen is too much of a nice guy, even though he is also very evil. He's both nice and evil.
Yeah, but he's very evil.
True. And now what the fuck is... Honestly, I don't know what Hook's strategy is going into this. Maybe kind of just like making Hector Flores, I guess, like go for the inevitable, though, and set up for a redrum. As he just suplexes him there. As you see El Mago still desperate for that tag, but Flores is just refusing to get himself out of this match. He feels like he could carry this matchup on his own. It sounds like a certain somebody, specifically Cars 3, but of course now it's just Hook and Danhausen just jumping this man. You got two white guys beating up a Hispanic in Canada. Who would have ever guessed?
Wow.
Oh my god. I feel like this is racially motivated, though. And they're literally jumping this man. Oh my god.
This don't seem right.
This is exactly what El Mago did not want to happen. His own son is being jumped over there in that corner, and there's nothing that he can do about it. Because his son is just refusing to tag out. Now going for the cover, though, Danhausen looking to get a victory. You see El Mago trying to make the save, but of course, every single week, we always got to have Jamal knocked out. What else? It's just a stereotype at this point, honestly. True. We do not pay Jamal enough for this.
Yeah, pay him more.
Damn, and now Hook just takes out El Mago. Is Hookhausen have the upper advantage so far, and he's going after the arm here. Wait a second. What's Danhausen thinking of? Looking to stretch out the arms of Hector Flores, though. If he taps out here, it's pretty much over, and they're set for the semifinals. Hector Flores You see him struggling to get out of this. How do you really get out of this, honestly? Oh, wait a second. I don't know how he did it without breaking his arms, but he managed to escape. True, he's got that dog in him. This is the same team that went almost an hour at the Royal Rumble with Gucci and Wallet. Goes, got him stunned in the corner. Danhausen just letting Hector Flores just come to his senses to realize that you done messed up now, boy.
You are in a wrestling match. You are not in your bed sleeping with your little teddy bear.
You are in your bed sleeping, though.
That is actually
Mobzilla's past his bedtime. He only shows up to do his match, and then he's got to go back home.
Exactly. His mom's worried about it.
They walk home. They walk all the way home.
Honestly, I don't know what Danhausen's strategy is into this. This is giving El Mago enough time to recover, which he just did just now. Oh, wait a second, but instead it seems like Danhausen is going to finish him off for good, though. Has him up on his shoulder, which only means that it's a go to sleep. Just like Mobzilla should right now. Cover. Is this it? El Mago. Can he make the save for his team? Oh, my goodness gracious. Hook now going after El Mago. Jamal has been knocked out for the second time now, and Danhausen is getting sturdy with it. Danhausen is getting sturdy with it right now. No worries whatsoever from him. And what is happening? Apparently El Mago just fighting Danhausen, even though he's not even the legal man here. Getting him up to his feet once again. Hector Flores just refusing to get tagged out. Bro is probably dead at this point. Bro has like probably sustained several injuries, but he just wants that spotlight right now, and he's going to Irish whip him into the red corner. This could be an opportunity to tag in his father, but instead he goes for that forearm in the corner. See El Mago just pissed off already, saying, my brother in Christ, tag me in already. And instead, Hector Flores feels like he's still got some fight in him. Feels like people should stop underestimating him, and feels like he can win this matchup on his own and does not require his father's help.
I don't even know who that guy is.
El Mago, famous Mexican luchador. Definitely wasn't a jobber over there. Oh, he's going to actually tag in his father. Oh my goodness gracious, he actually tagged in El Mago. And now the former tag team champion is in the matchup, but instead Danhausen realized what just happened. I'm starting to sense a pattern of every single time Hector and El Mago compete. These matchups go for a long time.
Yeah, because Hector gets beat up and El Mago finally gets tagged in, and then it ended.
But if anything, I feel like their strategy is just using stamina. Because the longer they can make their opponents more tired, the better they can win.
The longer Hector can get beat up.
Oh, wait a second, you saw El Mago try to go for an attack there, but Danhausen countered with the forearm. Trying to go for a headlock, and instead El Mago pushes him away.
It's too big.
Hector literally cannot keep himself up to his feet. He's like actually like holding on to the rope.
He should go to sleep.
That's why El Mago's here right now. He's doing all the work for him. And right now El Mago kind of just walking circles around Danhausen. Oh, wait a second. He grabbed the leg though. Slight thievery, slight trickery, slight misconception by Danhausen. Makes the tag to Hook though. And now he enters this matchup. El Mago's got to grow a bit worried now. He's growing a bit worried now, it seems. Oh, double team once again. Okay, you tagged out Danhausen, or Danhausen got tagged out just to get back in. Like, okay, this strategy makes sense. And he's giving El Mago ample opportunity, and Hector Flores tags into the matchup. Drop kick, though, by the luchador. Danhausen, what? Oh, wait, he's trying to go for his finisher, though. Hector Flores setting up Danhausen onto his shoulders. Maybe a crucifix, it seems, but instead transitions into a powerbomb, though. But Hook is going to try to break it. Oh, my God.
He just kicked Danhausen in the balls.
No, he just kicked the ref's hand.
No.
Bro, in the middle of counting, kicked his hand and shattered all of his bones. How is the ref gonna count without a hand? He's gonna have to use like his little. He's gonna have to use like his little toesies. Oh my lord! Oh yeah, he broke one of them already. Jamal has already sustained. The referee is more injured than the wrestlers right now.
Well, Jamal better have that free healthcare package, you know, so.
They're in Canada. They already got the free healthcare.
So ignore the fact that that's not how it works if you're going in the US.
I mean, in Canada, their free healthcare is just telling you to go kill yourself.
You say that as if our healthcare isn't any better.
Yeah, but you know, at least they try and give
One's
you
telling you
a bandit or something.
one's telling you to kill yourself.
Oh my god, though, that elbow drop there by Hook.
They don't got enough money for that.
Revolt commentary when they start getting political about healthcare. Here we go. Cover is this it though. Hook and Danhausen to head to the semifinal. Oh, and a kick out though by Flores.
I don't care. Talk about
You
politics.
cannot believe it. Oh, what the fuck just happened there? Okay, Mob, let's not forget the time that Nacho literally like elbow dropped you for like 10 straight minutes.
Listen, I did all of my ability.
Go makes a tag to El Mago.
Get up, but he just wouldn't stop. I don't know how no ref stopped him.
And El Mago double team onto Hook.
The Revolt moment of all time.
Oh, now it seems like El Mago is tired of playing games. He wants to put this matchup away for good, and he's gonna run right up at him there, and he planted him. But he's got to worry about Danhausen, though. Danhausen could break up this count if he really wanted to, but instead it seems like he's not going to try to. Hook and Danhausen to potentially be eliminated, in a kick out, though, by Hook. What a matchup so far. Honestly, these two, maybe they could be contenders for a tag team of the year, because every single time they're in a match, it's always just a banger. And now you see Hook just calculating his next move to go after El Mago. Knee to the face, into the clothesline. Cover now, is this it? Hook, Danhausen, can he make the save to keep Hector Flores away though? And he's going right after him, but El Mago kicks out as well.
Hector is taking a nap.
Sure. It's just El Mago at this point. He's got to fend for himself right now. Jesus Christ. Hook now countering into a suplex, it seems, onto the former tag team champion. Oh my god, wait a second. What in the world is this? Hook? Interesting submission hold onto El Mago, using that arm to just try to stretch it out, but also suffocate him at the same time. And El Mago has no other choice but to tap out. I have never seen Hook use that submission on anybody. And because of that, he came into this matchup with a trick up his sleeve, and because of it, was able to take him out. And for some reason, they are celebrating like they won the matchup. I mean, valiant effort by them, though. Of course, Hookhausen and Arkham set to be the semifinals for next week.
Bro.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, but it seems like Gucci and Wallet, they are not done with them. I guess they're making fun of them. Literally making fun of them that Mago Libre were the ones that eliminated them from the tournament. And now Gucci and Wallet are laughing that they're out.
Yeah, we would have beat those guys. You know, we probably would.
But something tells me that this feud between these two teams is far from over. Here we go, though. Coming up next, we've got our last quarterfinal matchup of the tournament. It is Spewt and Allen teaming up, of course, as they set to take on CEO and Coon from Cars 3. Of course, the winner out of these two teams set to take on Roy and even X-Flow from Evil Gang. Who's heading to the semifinals next week? Let's find out. Oh, you're gonna lose to me. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And of course, here comes Allen, as he is ready for this quarter. I almost said semifinal, but quarterfinal matchup of the World Tag League.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 245 pounds,
The Houston Hooligans.
And of course, he became involved with this team. Of course, we knew that the Les Femboys team and Speed and Rufus were supposed to take on the Crafters a couple of weeks ago in the first round matchup of the tournament. But of course, Rufus was assaulted backstage. We still don't know too much about that. And in the process, Spewt and Allen ended up teaming up together to basically take that spot. And they, of course, won that first round matchup against Steve and Pop Bob, which now guarantees them this spot in the quarterfinals. But honestly, you got two competitors that want nothing more than to take W's, and they do not care what they got to go through. And as Mobzilla said, Spewt's about to bury the whole roster. He's about to bury Cars 3. So he is set.
Mom's like fucking 10 years old. You don't even know shit.
I am not.
Spew can literally just book himself in the final and nobody will tell him anything.
Houston, Texas, weighing in at 150 pounds.
He should definitely book himself to win the Royal Rumble.
That didn't happen though, the Apple one. But of course, Spew and Allen teaming up tonight. And it's not just going to be any... Of course, they beat Steven Pop Bob. But let's be honest, anybody can beat Steven Pop Bob. But now I feel like in this instance, they are taking on a team that I believe they've never really faced off before in Cars 3. These are former 3-time World Tag Team Champions, so it's going to be a hell of a challenge. Honestly, Cars 3 gets eliminated from this tournament. A lot of people, especially like Evil Gang, do not have to worry about them.
Cars 3 lost to Kraken and Allen. I think they'll lose again. Well, they were champions, by the way, so...
True. And of course, though, here come the 3-time former World Tag Team Champions in Cars 3. Why are they not dressed up as Breaking Bad? Why do they not have the popcorn chips?
That's fucking... I hate that ad.
Of course, Dr. Amigo always out here for moral support. Dr. Amigo trying to hype up Cars 3, letting them know that you guys were literally the best tag team in this division at one point, and now you guys are slacking off. The only way for them to really get back to their, I guess, quote-unquote former glory is heading to the final of this tournament and winning it. Of course, Cars 3 made it to this quarterfinal matchup by defeating Deleted User and Gary Pickleface.
Wow.
So honestly, I guess they kind of just got a first round bye because they beat Deleted and Gary. But of course, the bell rings. I guess the match is underway, and it seems like Allen and CEO are going to start things off here. And as Mobzilla stated, it's not the first time that these two have really gone up against each other. They've lost to Allen and Kraken before. But this is the first time, though, that Spew and CEO compete in in the same matchup.
Yay!
But unfortunately for him, his team's going to be eliminated. Of course, though, CEO already plans Allen face first onto the mat, though. First, like I mentioned, the winner out of these two teams set to take on Roy and even X-Flow in the semi-finals next week, the Revolt before WrestleMania. And CEO and Koon would love nothing more to head back there.
Now you're out here being fish. You can do that.
CEO and Koon, when they had the whole rivalry with the Blade Brand last year, and if they lose tonight, they are literally not going to be at Mania.
See, now I got a knee in the back. Right? It's just a little... Like,
you see Allen he's pleading CEO, though. He's pleading him right now. Telling him, please don't hit me. And CEO does not care, though.
Well, then you shouldn't have cried and bitched for no one.
There you go, makes the tag to Koon, and now he's in this matchup, which means that this pretty much guarantees that they are not winning because his ass is not going to get tagged out. Jesus Christ. Of course, Koon, former hardcore champion at his own accord, first ever double champion in Revolt when he held the tag team titles and the hardcore title simultaneously. Because right now he's set to try to wear down Allen as much as possible in this matchup. I feel like in this case they're trying to keep Spew away because they know damn well that if Spew gets tagged into this matchup, it's pretty much game over. But this is the same guy that lost to Chester the janitor, and I feel like if Spew and CEO go at it here, he's going to just try to get that in his head to try to, I guess, lower his confidence in this match. We'll go try to make the tag, but instead Koon countered, realized what was about to happen. He's going to make sure that it doesn't end up occurring. Got him stunned in the corner. Now it seems like Koon makes the tag to CEO, and that's the thing, though. As much as Spew and Allen have an allegiance with one another here in this matchup, they cannot compete against a team like CEO and Koon, who've had major success as tag team champions and as a cohesive unit. They've been a team much longer, though.
See, Allen, that. You don't pick somebody up and beat him up afterwards.
Our friendship.
That's what
He
he's saying.
ruined his friendship with Kraken. Here we go. Makes the tag dispute, and now it's showtime, boys. CEO's about to take an ass whooping now. Here we go. Allen and Spewt working together to just drop CEO's back onto the mat.
That was fun.
And now Spewt loving nothing more than to just humiliate CEO in this matchup. He would love to eliminate him from this tournament and send him home crying. Even worse, make him lose in front of the people of Canada.
And this is Revolt, not women's vault. Fury.
Going for the double knees there, you see, taking out the legs of CEO.
You're only attacking my knees. You got ashy, okay?
You gotta make sure he can't stand up. And make sure he is crippled and cannot go anywhere. I'm trying to run him at full speed though, but instead CEO is able to escape it easily. And now grabs Spewt. Maybe kind of thinking about where to drag him in this matchup. Trying to get him to his corner, but instead Spewt realized what was happening. Going for those back elbows though, onto the former tag team champion. And of course Spewt entered in this tournament because he's never won a championship in Revolt. And yet Mobzilla still has the audacity to say that he's burying talent. He makes the tag to Allen though. No, how is he burying talent? What the fuck? He made Jive Owens look like a star in that one feud.
He just is.
Here we go, CEO makes the tag to Koon, and now he's in this matchup here.
I don't make the rules.
And now Allen and Koon is just these two slugging it out. Two brawlers in their own expense. And now Koon, you see him going for that spinning uppercut onto Allen. And another one, though, for good measure. Damn. CEO nowhere to be seen now. He got knocked out and just let Koon do all the work. You got to take breathers. Oh, my goodness gracious. CEO, though, while he's dead on the outside, Koon's going to go for the multiple gut punches onto Allen, letting him know that your ass might be bigger than me, but I can still kick you. I can still beat you up right now.
See, there he is again with his ruthless. He picked him up and he pulled him. What a douchebag.
Like, what the fuck? Here you go, Koon, though, going for that jawbreaker onto Allen. Literally letting him know that we've defeated way bigger and stronger competitors. You guys are like nothing compared to what we've been through.
Give me five bucks.
There you go, Koon. We're going to lift up Allen here as he plants him onto the mat. Cover, is this it though? Spewt, can he manage to make the save? And okay, he just did that jump to be extra.
Yeah.
And CEO let him know, man, take your goofy ass somewhere else. Oh, CEO just beating up Spewt right now. Oh, shit.
I wish as a wrestler, I could just make those like cartoon sound effects like that. That'd be so much fun.
The vine boom. Every time they hit the... it's like every time the mat sounds, it's like it's the audio file of just like the vine boom.
Yep.
Or that clothesline there by Koon.
Like every time I start running, or I get like pushed into the corners, it's just that like I can't recreate the Scoop-Doo running sound effect.
Yeah. There you go. Koon's got Allen. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do? Oh my god, going for a DDT onto the apron. You already know what we're gonna say. Hardest part of the ring. And now I think because of that, Allen's got some brain damage now. And that's exactly what Koon really needs, because you gotta remember his finisher, he literally kicks you in the head. So if anything, he's weakening up Allen right now. Going for the multiple gut punches onto him, though.
Oh my goodness.
He's not going to be able to survive that one, though, and he's going to throw up his lunch. He's really just got to focus on Spewt over there. He could potentially try to break it up. Literally telling these guys, y'all weren't even supposed to be in the tournament originally. Y'all just showed up and took somebody's spot.
That's what they did.
Hey. Oh my goodness gracious. Koon slowly making his way to the corner This can only mean one thing and one thing only. Allen cannot protect his head right now. And he gets the punking. Holy Jesus, and he busted him up in the process. Cover. Is this it? Can Spewt make the save for his team? And he does, though. He breaks up the count. And CEO tried to get his hands on him, but Spewt was just too quick.
No,
did a little trolling. He's over there. Go get him.
I told you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Punch my grandma in the knee. Oh, wait a second. Koon. Forearm to the face there onto Allen. And now thinking about something else here. Oh, wait a second. Koon using the ropes to his advantage as he presses all of his body weight onto Allen's back. And because of it, the ropes just got a lot of friction in there and managed to get some damage then. And he is just completely ruthless right now. This man does not care whatsoever. If there is anything Koon loves to do, and it's beat people up. And instead, he's just going to try to take a breather right now. Honestly, it's a smart strategy on his end, though, because they're trying to keep Spewt away from this matchup as much as possible. They know this is the same man that went like an hour with the Jive Owens. So if anything, Spewt has more resilience than anyone in this matchup, though, and a shoulder tackle, though, by Allen.
You like fucking... Oh, sorry. I forget Spewt. I'm
Spwet, not Spewt. He go makes the tag to Spewt, though.
Oh, no!
And yep, this matchup's over now. Spewt's gonna try to pin Koon just to rub it in CEO's face, though, and he gets the double team onto him. Of course, Roy and even X-Flow watching this matchup very carefully, as they will be facing the winners of this matchup, and of course gets the knee onto the face. And I don't think Koon's gonna survive for much longer. I think this is also the first time that these two are having a matchup with one another. And instead, Spewt just gonna continue dissecting his opponent right now, just stomping on Koon here, trying to just humiliate Cars 3 and let them know that y'all fell off, that y'all are not the same team that y'all used to be, and put them away for good. But Cars 3, on the other hand, they want to prove that they still got it, that they could still deserve to be at the top of the tag team division. But this tournament makes or breaks teams. And of course, you saw CEO try to go for the tag, but Koon is just refusing to right now. It's a good strategy on their end, because with Spewt pretty much sitting around the whole matchup, he's got a lot more health in him compared to Koon right now. Oh, wait a second, but that does not mean that Koon doesn't still have some fight left in him. Wait a second. Oh, try to go for a neck breaker, it seems, but Spewt realized what was going on, and now setting up for a German suplex, though, onto the former tag team champion and hardcore champion. And he's just trying to, you see him just like struggling to like drag him across the ring. And instead just going to continue to do what he knows best, and that is just using those multiple knee strikes to knock out Koon. All while CEO is just forced to watch as this takes place. Gets him up once again to his feet. Punch to the face. And I believe now Spewt's going for the rolling cutter. And that's it. Koon gets knocked out, though. Cover, is this it? Spewt and Allen, are they set to meet Evil Gang in the semifinals of the tournament? And CEO broke up the pinfall just in time. But at what cost? Because now he's getting jumped by Allen. Anything to save his partner, though. His Cars 3 are all knocked out.
Let me get Jamal up.
Stop having your face period, loser.
Jamal has been knocked out literally like 2 matches in a row now.
Get up, please.
I don't know why he hasn't just gotten pissed off at this point and fought back.
With his own hands.
Right now you see Koon just taking out all the frustration on Spewt right now. Letting him know that y'all are not going to win in that way. That he is refusing to quit. Koon is definitely a competitor that refuses to give up. Try to go for an Irish whip. Instead, Spewt is going to try to help Koon by getting him in his corner, but he only did that because CEO's not over there to tag himself in. What? Yeah, honestly, Jamal is at fault here because he's like right in front of them. No wonder he keeps getting knocked out.
He's just checking on him.
His ass is not a wrestler. The Irish whip in the corner again.
He's held every title in Revolt.
And Koon just kind of just staring at Spewt right now. Kick to the gut. And now Koon going up to the middle rope here. Gonna go for a move here, it seems, into a roll-up though. Referee Jamal got distracted for a split second, but now this could be the opportunity. Oh, and a kick out though by Spewt. Koon cannot realize it right now. Just a one-on-one right now. True, and then we still got our main event.
Yep.
Right now you see Koon just trying to deadlift Spewt right now though, and he plants him into that power bomb. The power of Dr. Amigo being here tonight is definitely helping them.
That's such a headache.
CEO's just trying to get himself back up, but he's struggling over there.
It's strange. It's too
The
bad.
struggle is real. Oh my god.
Alright, I think I can handle it.
Kicking the head here.
Gotta put a gas
Come on,
match on.
Colin.
Spewt once again. Of course, another knee to the face
What?
of Koon right now. Doing everything he can to just basically destroy him here. Oh my god, and now Koon's bleeding.
Oh, no, great. Now
Oh
you
my
can call it.
goodness.
He just pissed them off even more. And at what cost? He's grabbed the leg now and he's trying to break it. Letting him know, I'm tired of your ass just continuously kicking me. I'm going to just break your legs at this point. It's like you don't really have anything more going for you without those kicks.
Yeah, we got a medical professional. What do
Oh,
you
wait a
guys?
second. Koon now multiple punches to the gut to Spewt here.
Alright, tag speed.
Nope, I guess he doesn't want to tag him in. Oh, but
He never does.
doesn't look like he
Oh,
needs to
my
tag
God.
him in because he's got something in mind here. Koon knows that this opportunity in the tournament is too precious to give up though. And he gets that kick to the head. Cover. Is this it? CEO, all he's got to do is just take care of Allen over there. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, and a kick out though by Spew. But meanwhile though, good attempt by CEO to make the save. Jesus Christ. And now it's just cars
Why
through.
is this
Oh, wait, he's
match-
not done. Oh, wait a second. He set him up.
He's going for it again.
It was a setup to take out Allen. Oh, wait a
Second
second. He
one.
countered.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ. Into the
Oh, no, he's
clothesline, though.
Oh,
If he would have landed the finisher, though, that would have been it. That would have genuinely been it because Allen's knocked out. There was no way for anybody to save it. This match is a straight up banger right now. We got 2 banger matches in a row.
you're doing.
They're going all out in this quarterfinal matchup. I can't even imagine how the final's going to be. Jesus Christ. Try to go for an attack. Nope. Oh my god, and of course Spewt had to take the cheap tactic of slapping him in the face. In this case, it's desperate times calling for desperate measures. What is he thinking of here? What is Spewt thinking about? There, CEO's in the way. I don't know how he's able to do this, and he's going for... Okay, he got out of the way just to be sure. Had to go for went for that baseball drop kick in the corner. And CEO got away from that corner so that he can land it properly. What a nice guy.
Listen, I'm
Yes,
gonna
sweet.
I appreciate the.
He's like he may want to win. He may want to win this matchup, but he's still got morals.
I play fair. I don't.
Oh my god! Could you imagine that this thing ends in a double countout?
The sex thing. That's the.
Damn. If this is a double countout, I guess this just means that it would be a triple threat for the semifinal.
That would be horrible.
True, that would be horrible for every team involved. Because Evil Gang are heading into the semis expecting one of these 2 teams to win. If it ends up being both of them, it's just going to be disastrous for them.
I should just tag myself in.
True. Of course, the only way for you to tag yourself in is for Koon to be in the corner over there. And these 2 are just literally fighting on the outside. They have just forgotten that this is a wrestling match. They've completely forgotten that this is a quarterfinal fight. Okay, now he threw him back inside.
I thought it was going to be. I don't even remember the match it was, but where the guy.
Here we go, hot tag to Allen, and now he's in this match.
Match is never ending.
Here we go, trying to run at him at full speed. Oh my God, though, got a knee to the face. Jesus Christ. Oh, wait a second. Now CEO gets the hot tag in, and now he's in this match.
I hate you, Alan.
Here we go, drop kick though. He's back up to his feet, but instead CEO got him up in time. Here we go, going for the gay slaps now. Knocking out. He's pretty much already bleeding and done. And he gets the knee to the face there. Spewt nowhere to be seen in the corner. He could just finish him off here. Going for the cover. Is this it? There's nobody to break up the pinfall. Can CEO head to the semifinals with Kundo? And they do. Cars 3 set to meet Evil Gang in the semifinals. And the winner out of those two heads to WrestleMania in the final. I'll give credit where credit's due, though. Y'all did a good job. Jesus Christ. Cars 3 letting them know we have not fallen off. If anything, just give us an opportunity and we're going to take advantage of it. That was a hell of a matchup, though. These two teams refusing to quit. But at the end of the day, Allen just could not handle all the damage that he took throughout the matchup. Spewt, on the other hand, they literally had to keep him grounded as much as possible just to have him lose.
Just so he didn't bury.
But now, next week, they await Roy and even X-Flow in the semifinal. Don't throw it back, yeah! Of course, that means that there are 4 teams left in this tournament. Mosen in Arizona, Hookhausen, Evil Gang, and Cars 3. Of course, 2 out of these 4 teams heads to WrestleMania in 2 weeks in the final. Big win for Cars 3, though. Oh, wait a second. It seems like Jive Owens. I don't know what Jive Owens is going to talk about here, honestly.
My heart isn't going.
Let's see what Jive Owens has got to say. Did I pause it? I didn't know. I don't think Jive Owens is out here to congratulate Cars 3, though. If anything, there's something on his mind, and we don't know what it could be. No disrespect, but let's dial things down now. We got some business that needs to be attended to. I'm here because there seems to be some question as to whether or not I'm the best. So maybe it's time I prove it. There has been a superstar who's been messing with me and making my life miserable. He's been stealing stuff out of my bags. He trashed my hotel room and he locked me out of my car. He even called me a loser on the internet. He's gotten too far, and it's going to stop tonight. True. You could kill his family, you could fuck his wife, but heaven forbid you make fun of him on the internet.
Exactly.
If I'm gonna get what I want, I'm gonna take him out. I want a match with Mobzilla tonight, right here, right now. I want what you have. If I have to beat you for it, then so be it. Jive Owens wants Mobzilla.
Promo every week.
Mobzilla about to cut his 50th promo of the week. My goodness. Of course, maybe Jive Owens kind of... Okay, but let's not ignore the fact that you went into his hotel room and trashed his stuff. What the fuck, Mob?
That was not me. That was my
He literally said it was you. He said you went through his stuff and trashed his hotel room.
My twin brother, Mobzilla, with 2 L's.
Mob Killa did that. Mob Killa's the one that did that.
We have different colored hair.
No, I can't forgive Mob for this. Apparently, Mob can't read tonight. You and I have something to discuss, but I'll get to that in a minute. First things first, let's give it up for the Revolt universe. You guys never fail to surprise me with your energy. Blah, blah, blah. You just trying to... Bro is literally trying to ignore the fact that he trashed the hotel room. Let me ask you, do your ears hurt from listening to yourself talk as much as mine do from having to listen to you? Why don't I do everyone a favor and close your mouth before you open it again and humiliate yourself? That is so true. Don't get it twisted. I've got the utmost respect for you. I'm just out here trying to make a name for myself. At what cost? That's what I like to hear, my man. You came to fight, huh? Gotta say, I'm a little surprised. I thought you were a coward. You know, the kind of guy who tucks his tail and walks when things get tough. So, you want to bring it or what? No, like, honestly, only reason Mob won the world title was because he was Mob Killa. That's the only reason. him beating, I guess his best challenger would be John Economy. I'll give him credit for that one though. Even X-Flow, he just, well, whatever. You want to do this, fine with me. I'm ready to go anytime. I feel like Jive Owens is trying to say something. It's obvious to everyone we have two fighters here tonight. Two men willing to go the distance. Maybe tonight, maybe next week, maybe at WrestleMania. One way or the other, we should do this. But we're the fighters, not the decision makers. So I'll abide by whatever management decides. Okay, Mr. Jive Owens. I'll look across this ring and I'll tell you what I see. I see a superstar who has stepped into a bear trap and is now thinking about doing whatever he has to in order to get out. You're scared, and you should be. You can't talk to Jive Owens that way. If anybody should be scared, it's you, because yo ass is fighting the Apple in 2 weeks. You've just unleashed the beast, my friend, and it's not going to stop until I take everything from you. So, you want to know who's caught in a trap? Take a good look at yourself. Man, everybody's just beefing with Mob. Nobody likes him here. He's got the Apple that hates him, and now he's got Jive Owens that hates him. Cannot catch a break around here. Well, this has been fun. Good time. Mob always refers to people as kid. What the fuck? That's all that it takes. Words. Let's see if you have anything to back them up. And of course, perfect 900 promo by Mob. What in the actual crap? Mob's, of course, Jive Owens.
Nothing.
What the fuck, Jive Owens? Of course, Mobzilla got called out here by Jive Owens, and honestly, I feel like Jive Owens is trying to tell us something, but in this instance, it seems like Mobzilla is the one that won the promo.
Mob.
Here we go. Coming up next, though, it is our main event. It is the internet troll, Kool Quinn, set to take on Mr. Money, John Economy, the former, and both of these men actually former internet champions, but John Economy recently lost the internet title to Roy around around Christmas Chaos. But John Economy looking to head to WrestleMania if he defeats Kool Quinn tonight. Let's see who's going to head to Mania to fight Roy for the internet title. Here we go, and it's main event time here on Revolt. Kool Quinn out here with the generic WWE Tron. This guy's a traitor.
Orlando, Florida.
And of course, Kool Quinn earned his opportunity to be in this matchup when he won that fatal four-way matchup last week. He ended up defeating Speen, Curry, and Kraken in that match. True. I mean, you're not wrong, but it is a fatal four-way, so everybody's just kind of jumping everybody else. Which means that he's got one more challenger ahead of him, and that is John Economy. And if he defeats him, Kool Quinn heads to WrestleMania to take on Roy for the internet title. Kool Quinn, there's a lot of pressure for him here tonight. Not many people are really... He's not really the fan favorite per se to win this thing. But if he wins here tonight, it could definitely put him back to where he wants to be in terms of credibility.
He certainly is my favorite.
He really is trying to erase the past that he had with the Blade brand. And a huge step in doing so is to solidify himself as a single star and win this matchup against the former internet champion. Well, he's got a whole bunch of accolades though, but we'll get into those later. But if there's one man that would love nothing more than to be underneath the spotlight of the stars at WrestleMania, it is Mr. Money, John Economy.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, Mr. John.
And John Economy also won his respective Fatal 4-Way match last week when he defeated even X-Flow, Shizu, and Wallet in that same matchup, which pretty much means that both of these competitors won their Fatal 4-Ways, and now that means that it is only inevitable until they cross paths here tonight. And if you are Roy, you are watching this matchup backstage very carefully, as one of these two will be challenging him for the internet title in 2 weeks' time at WrestleMania.
I mean, he's
Card.
already beaten one of these guys.
Sure. Cole Quinn, on the other hand, I feel like Cole Quinn could be an instance of, you know, he not a lot of people, like I mentioned, not a lot of people are really expecting him to win this thing, but if he does, it definitely puts a lot of credibility in his name. John Economy, though, on the other hand, former World Tag Team Champion, former North American, unified the Internet and North American title. Bro's done almost a lot of things. He's done everything around here except really, I guess, win the Royal Rumble, break the bank, and then the world title. He tried winning the world title back in last month in January at the Rumble. Ended up suffering a loss to Mobzilla. Here we go. Bell rings, match is underway, and our main event is set. Who's going to fight Roy at WrestleMania for the Internet title? If anything, it should be Jive Owens because he got made fun of on the Internet by Mobzilla. Kick to the gut, though.
Do such a thing. I didn't do anything like that.
Jive Owens would not hurt a fly, okay? If he says that you did that to him, then you did that to him.
I was hacked.
Like my split personality said otherwise.
I was hacked.
Here you go. Knee to the face, though, to John Economy. Letting him know that, you know, just because I'm in this matchup doesn't mean that you should underestimate me. If anything, Cole Quinn is definitely a hell of a competitor on his own end.
I clicked the link that said get free Robux in under a minute, and it was simply too enticing, and I had to, and my account got hacked.
Oh my goodness gracious. Here we go. John Economy's though strong clothesline to the outside, and there goes Cole Quinn. Some almost broke his tailbone there on the outside. And now John Economy gonna head to the outside as well. Honestly, if this thing ends at a double count out, it's probably just gonna be a triple threat. Or Roy just doesn't defend the title.
Roy fights his demon.
True. Of course, John Economy rolling back inside the ring as he's maintaining that pressure onto Cole Quinn, going after the legs as much as possible to soften them up for that money clip. Kick to the gut, into the DDT onto Quinn. Who's going for the cover? Is this it? John Economy looking to get a win here and a kick out by Cole Quinn. John Economy, you know, I believe he has the record for longest reigning Internet champion, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so Cole Quinn, I don't know what he's thinking about here. Instead, he's trying to catch a breather at the most crucial point of the matchup right now. And instead, it realized that he was trying to distract him, and it didn't work out. Kick to the gut, though. And Cole Quinn going for the neck breaker, though, onto John Economy. Getting him back up to his feet here. Kick to the leg. Instead, John Economy countering with one of his own. Try to go for a punch. And just multiple forearms there. And now John Economy going for that running bulldog, though, onto Cole Quinn. I feel like in this instance, Roy, he would be more intimidated if, you know, John Economy won this because he's trying to head into that matchup. He's trying to fight Roy to get that rematch for the title. If anything, John Economy would be more pissed off.
Him both times, I'd be more scared of the guy I haven't fought at all.
Actually, yeah, that is kind of true. Head into a situation where
especially
you don't really
if he beat the guy.
Yeah, there you go, though. DDT to Cole Quinn. And now he's got the Internet troll up to his feet. I'm surprised it wasn't Cole Quinn that was making fun of Jive Owens.
It probably was. He's probably the one that hacked me.
Or if anything, you're using Cole Quinn as a way to frame him, knowing it was you all along. Going for the cover, though. Is this it? Dreams of WrestleMania still are up in the air, though. John Economy gets kicked to the back, though, as he gets up to his feet. Cole Quinn, on the other hand, try to go for a kick to the gut. Going for the arm of John Economy. Break it here. Jesus Christ, look nasty. And now trying to drop him onto his back, though. As Cole Quinn continuing to maintain the pressure on John Economy. Going for that sit-out move here. Gonna break his arm as much as possible. And now Cole Quinn just kind of watching along as John Economy is just trying to struggle to get up here. Cole Quinn try to capitalize, but John Economy tried to go for the clothesline, but instead Cole Quinn countered with that nice reversal. Up to his feet again. Kick to the leg. And now Cole Quinn setting up for a neck breaker here onto John Economy. Oh, wait a second, but it seems like Cole Quinn is looking to put him away for good.
He's about to get
If
it.
he lands it here, this could be the end. And now Kool Quinn setting up for a DDT onto John Economy. Could this be it? Is John Economy gonna lose here tonight? Kool Quinn to head to WrestleMania to take on Roy, and a kick out though by John Economy. I forgot his name there for a split second, and I don't know why. Kool Quinn, you see him here, just realizing the situation that's at hand here. Strong clothesline onto John Economy. And Kool Quinn fired up in this matchup with that comeback sequence. It's only inevitable until John Economy eventually maybe gives up, but that's the one thing he refuses to do though. Try to go for the punch to the back. Kool Quinn Irish whips him into the red corner, and instead it seems like Quinn was going to go for the clothesline, but John Economy countered, and he gets him into the blue one, and another reversal though by Kool Quinn. Here we go, Irish whip, this time to the third one. I guess they're just going everywhere around the ring, but this time around, third time was the charm, and he got that forearm on John Economy. Now just thinking about dragging away, he's pretty close to the ropes. Oh my goodness gracious, he's cheating. I cannot believe this. Is this how Kool Quinn is really going to win, and instead John Economy is not going to be humiliated like that? And instead, just like that, the money clip was all that he needed to put this matchup away. Kool Quinn not seeing that coming as John Economy, I was going to say heading to WrestleMania, but Kool Quinn still fighting through. John Economy cannot believe it. He's gonna count his money for a split second here. He's gonna cut his pay if he keeps kicking out. Instead though, John Economy, comeback sequence. This time he's fired up, realizing kind of testing what Kool Quinn can do in this matchup as he gets the kick to the head here. And John Economy getting himself back inside the ring. Instead, Kool Quinn countered with the forearm. John Economy with one of his own. Try to go for the punches here. No, they have not. Oh my god, though, and a strong enziguri though. These two definitely have great chemistry in terms of being in the ring right now. Cover. Is this it? Kool Quinn to head to WrestleMania, and he does. Roy set to take on Quinn at Mania. What a huge opportunity that Kool Quinn has presented in front of him. Jesus Christ, a lot of people thought that John Economy would be the one heading into that matchup, but at the end of the day, it was the man that not a lot of people expected to win it. But now he's going to try to show the world that he is going to defeat Roy and win back the internet title at WrestleMania. Saw that matchup take place. Kool Quinn went for multiple pinfalls throughout the matchup. He had a good amount of offense during this thing though. And John Economy, I believe he might have just been distracted. Maybe the people here of Canada got to his head or something. And of course,
Kool Quinn got really lucky.
I wouldn't say lucky though, because John Economy is definitely a hard opponent to beat. But I feel like he has been lacking recently ever since he lost to Mob. But that does not matter at the end of the day though. All that Kool Quinn cares about is that he is heading to WrestleMania in 2 weeks time to take on Roy for the Internet Championship. And that is sure to be a hell of a matchup that's going to take place that night. Of course, we thank you for joining us here, everybody. But we have got some new matchups that will be taking place on that night, though. One of them being, of course, the Internet title being defended as Roy takes on Kool Quinn. And then, of course, we do know that the Hardcore Championship will be defended at WrestleMania, but it's going to be Paragon J. Pierce putting his belt on the line against not one competitor, not two competitors, not three, but instead 5 wrestlers in a ladder match as he defends against Chad, Even X-Flow, Adam Needs a Username, Dutch Crusader, and Cultable. And of course, we know now, we've heard the rumors now backstage, and of course, it's pretty much been confirmed by Mr. Jive Owens himself. The main event of WrestleMania is changed. It is a triple threat match. Jive Owens has announced that he is cashing in his Break the Bank contract. So at WrestleMania will be Mobzilla defending the world title against the Apple and Jive Owens. Honestly, the pressure's more on Mobzilla now because he's got two hell of a competitors. Okay. And then, of course, our show for next week, it is the final Revolt before WrestleMania. We do know of the two semi-final matchups that will happen when it is Mosen in Arizona set to take on Hook and Danhausen, and then on the other side of the bracket it is Roy and Even X-Full from Evil Gang taking on CEO and Kuhn from Cars 3. But we also know that we are having our annual WrestleMania Battle Royale happening next week, where the winner of that one will be the first challenger to the internet title, the Revolt, after WrestleMania. Thank you for joining us, everybody, and have a good one.